Hello, this is Sue Min, and this is my self-interview for the MAT at USC online program. To answer the question of what I believe are the characteristics of an effective teacher, I feel that a teacher should be knowledgeable, compassionate, and resilient. I feel that a teacher must have a working knowledge of the subject matter that they're teaching, and not only just the knowledge, but an expertise in that area, so that they could provide the best education possible for the students in their class. I feel that in addition to being well versed in the subject matter, a teacher should be well practiced and qualified in the teaching strategies and methods that they utilize in order to produce the best learning environment and experience a student can have. I also believe that a teacher must have compassion in order to identify with the students that would be in their classroom. Today, when there are such diverse students and diverse cultures in our classrooms, teachers must be able to understand the different cultures that students come from and be able to understand the different learning processes that each student may have. I also believe that teachers need to be resilient. By that I mean a teacher must be able to assess his or her methods of teaching and evaluate those methods and come back and try again after improving those methods if they do not succeed the first time. Being successful requires patience and effort, and I know that an effective teacher must be him or herself teachable as well, so that they can learn from their mistakes and move on, improving the way that they teach and providing the best education possible for their students. Personally, I feel that I am very resilient and teachable enough to become an effective teacher. Whenever I commit to a decision, I stick with it 100% no matter what obstacles or struggles I face. I dedicate myself completely to accomplishing my goal and always try again if I don't succeed the first time. After working with 15 different schools all over Los Angeles, I have really been impacted by the effect of teachers on their students' lives. I work for a nonprofit organization called Best Buddies, in which we provide friendship and social opportunities for special education students. My position was to work with the many different student leaders in these chapters, and through my experience with them and the faculty advisors who work with them and guide them, I have really seen what even just one teacher can do in students' lives. Just by investing some extra time, effort, and energy, a teacher can create such huge impact on a classroom and a student and a young person's life. All my life, I've loved working with youth and had a passion for learning. I really believe knowledge is key to succeeding in the world today. I feel that it would be a privilege and an honor to teach students to be able to make a difference in a young person's life. Through the MAT at USC program, I hope to learn the best theory and practices to apply to my teaching. Of the characteristics that I listed of an effective teacher, I feel I'm still in the early stages of acquiring the knowledge and resources I need in order to be a successful educator. But I am confident that through this program and the coursework, community support, and practical application that it will provide, I will be able to have all the resources necessary to become a great teacher. After graduating from this program with a teaching credential and a master's degree, I fully hope to secure a teaching position in an inner city school in an urban area. Because of the schools and the population of students that made such a huge impression on me during my time of employment with Best Buddies, I really look forward to working with low-income schools with diverse student populations. And that leads me to the next point, which is the different reasons why certain individuals or groups succeed or fail in school. I know there is a lot of stigma about working with urban schools or low-income schools because of the fact that many of the students there do not achieve the levels and rates of success that students do in other areas or in other schools. I really believe that there is a combination of reasons that affects a student's performance in school, and in my personal opinion, I feel that a big part of a student's success is determined by the student's motivation to learn. This motivation can be influenced and built by the support, communication, and expectations of one's teachers, their family, and their peers. There are several other factors that I believe help or hinder a student's path to educational success, and some of these include the diverse cultures that make up our student population, which can affect a student's learning process or the way that they learn things. Maybe the abundance or lack of educational materials or resources, or even support from their faculty and the counselors and the teachers at their school. I also believe that a large part of it is due to effective teaching strategies and not always going with the traditional or the structured, but working within a system to fully create and develop a strategy and a teaching method that is the most effective for a certain population of students. And as a teacher, as a future educator, I really hope to be a part of this and be a part of the solution to the low performance levels and things that we see in public education today. And I want to be one of the teachers and one of the factors that positively affects a student's life and helps them on their way to educational success. Thank you.